813, the world. This is your boy Mike Trigg. No losses, just lessons. My co-host Saba Baptiste will be back with us on the next episode, hopefully. She had a horrific accident where she fractured her tibia. And I'm praying for you right now, Saba. I miss you. I can't wait to get you back on this show so we can do our full episodes. Without you, I'm incomplete. Today we're going to talk about two things. First thing we're going to talk about, we're going to make sure, I want you to hear me and comprehend what I'm saying. The people you love are not required to love you back. I'm going to say it again. The people that you love are not required to love you back. And once you understand that, you'll sleep better at night. Okay? Okay, so we're going to dive right into it. So when you take care of certain people certain ways, the flesh of ourselves think it should be reciprocated. But you got to do things that you do for people that you love because you choose to do it, you know, with no strings attached. And if you're doing things that way, that's the best way to be. Now, it's hard because, like I say, the flesh always wants something in return. That's just the world that we live in. But when I think about what person that loved me unconditionally and then gave me everything and they wanted things in return, it's only one person. It was God. When he gave his son for the world, you know what I'm saying? And the grace that we got from him, that, you know, we all got from him, especially, come on, man, especially me. You know, I've done a lot of things, and come on, just walk through, man, on this side right here. You're good, brother. Thanks for coming in. I've done a lot of things in the world that it was the grace of God that sustained me. My life could have been different, could have went to the left or the right, but God kind of kept me until I was able to understand for myself. And when I say that, this pertains into all relationships, parents, kids, girlfriends, wives, husband. You know, if you think about it, you know, we're set up in society certain ways that we say, okay, well, it's the family team, and the man is always going to be head of that team, whether you're married or girlfriend. That's where God intended for it to be. So when you do all that you can for somebody and it's not reciprocated, we kind of feel slighted. But if you're doing it for the right reason, you shouldn't feel that way. You know, I've seen the movie Fences with Denzel, but I didn't realize that James Earl, he did that movie first. You know, he just passed, and they showing a lot of his stuff, and his son was like, "Why you don't like me?" And he said, "That wasn't a motherfucking deal for me to like you. But you sleep in my bed, you put my food in your belly, sleep under my roof, put my clothes on your back. Why is that? Because you like me? No, it's my responsibility. It's a duty that we have as fathers to do that for the people we love with no strings attached. That's just where it is. And in turn, God reciprocates that love to us. He blesses us in our going and our coming. He covers us. You know what I'm saying? He provides for us a certain way for us to keep doing what we're supposed to do. You know? And if we do those things, man, we're going to stay blessed. What's your thoughts on that?
You say love for the right reason.
Right.
So the right reason, what is that? What is the right reason of love?
Well, if you're talking about James Earl Jones, love wasn't in part of agreement. It's my duty, my responsibility. And doing my responsibility, it will become love. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully it becomes love on both sides. But you know, the kids today, they think that you gotta go out. You gotta go to a private school. You gotta get me a cell phone. I gotta have these name brand clothes. No, my responsibility as a father is to make sure that I have a place for you to come, put food in your belly, put clothes on your back, and make sure make sure that you know the Lord. That's it. I don't have to buy you a car. I don't have to buy you no name brand shoes. Your clothes have to be clean. Clean house, clean linen on the bed, and home cooked meals. We don't have to go to Kobe's or Charlie's and none of that stuff. We do that because I love y'all differently. I want y'all to experience some things. I'm talking about my kids now. I want y'all to experience some things I didn't experience. You know what I'm saying? So, but even when you do that, me, you know what I'm saying? I had to get a grip of feeling some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you feel slighted as a father and as a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I tell you, we go to Ocean Prime for lunch. Many times, I mean, my kids, it's just $500, you know what I'm saying, on for lunch, you know what I'm saying? And you're thinking like, damn, you know, they'll do this, they'll do that. No, man, I chose to take them there, you know what I'm saying? So that's on them. There's nothing required from them, you know what I'm saying? And once you understand that, man, you sleep better at night. So fellas out there, women, even kids, learn to do what's in your heart for people that you want to do with no strings attached. Do not look for anything in return, and you'll feel better about it. You know?
A lot of people do it.
Yeah, it's just, yeah, well, not necessarily to get something, but we feel that it needs to be reciprocated. And that keeps everybody happy when it's reciprocated, do. But the person that's giving, just understand, if you're giving for this reason, you'll be better served with no reciprocation. You'll be okay either way. If it is reciprocated, then that's even better. You understand?
Yeah.
So
It's an expectation.
yes, you said it. The expectation. I did this for you, I expect this in return. Well, you know, I tell my kids especially, what's going on? What's up, cuz? How you doing, man? Especially Mike, because, hey, dog, I expect you to go to school and get good grades and dominate in sports. My expectation came from all the work that we've put in, tutorials, personal training, chiropractor, everything that we've done. Those are my expectations. Are they fair? I'm asking, that's the question. Are they fair expectations? They should be, because I invested a lot. You know, when Mike and DJ up here running this goddamn hill, I'm out there with them. I'm running it too. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it in. You know, but still, are those fair expectations? Those expectations we set, and my kids have bought it. When the kids buy into it, then it's all good. You know? So, when they don't buy into it, then it's a problem, but it's a friction between the father that's trying to set the expectation and the child, whether girl or boy. You know? It's a friction there. I think my son Shane told me one time, Dad, I don't have to play sports. You know, I'm an artist. I said, Dad, right, you don't have to play sports. But if you're gonna be in my house, if you ain't playing sports, you damn sure better get all A's. Another expectation. It is not gonna stop. But the giving part, when you give, you know what I'm saying, and you're looking for something on the expectations, that's the part I'm talking about. But you gotta set expectations for your children. You finna be a father in the near future, and you better set some fucking expectations. Not only for your child, but for the mother of your child, and for your family. And when you do that, you just check them off. We're gonna be on one accord. Check them off as you go, and everything will be perfect. Just that simple. Yeah, so.
It sounds like you're setting standards.
That's what it is. We got to, man, because if you don't have standards, what's to look for? So look, I think Mike, DJ, anytime DJ played sports, he didn't understand this at the time. Mike got it a little bit better than DJ because he was in my house. Mike had a lot of great games, and so did DJ. But I will always pick out the plays that wasn't the best. Let your mama celebrate you. You missed a damn layup. You missed a jump shot right here. You had a turnover right there. You dropped the pass. That's the things that as a father, that's what we do. We focus on your mama, your girlfriends, all the mother. They can celebrate you. You want to be the best. I'm gonna look at everything you didn't do right to me in the game. You know what I'm saying? You didn't play bad. I tell you right. You didn't play bad. But what about this right here? This right here. Some of my kids say, Dad always negative. I take that. But it's the standard that I was setting. You understand? And I talked to my son DJ. He said, Dad, I'm gonna do the same damn thing you did for us with my kids. That's what he said. So, hey, that's it, you know? You know?
You led by example.
I tried to, you know what I'm saying? Tried to. When you play sports and you have some success and God bless you with great athletes, man, it's you want to pour into them so bad, but you got to have them all in your house to get for them to get everything you're trying to, they got to be in your house. And the way I had my children, that wasn't the case. You know what I'm saying? So I had to apologize to my children for the manner in which I had them, you know. But, you know, I think about my daughter Maya the most because she was a dog on the court. And if I had her in my house, she'd went to Tennessee. University of Tennessee, in Pat Summitt era, you know what I'm saying? She had it. She just needed that every night. Hey, we gotta do this right here. We gotta do these crunches. We gotta do these push-ups. We gotta do this right here. She's a great writer, great student, and she had the it factor. She would chew your ass out when needed. She wasn't scared. You take in the alley, we're gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta have stuff like that. See, that's the difference between a decent player and a above average player. So she was above average, but if she's in my house, she the best come out of Hillsborough County. You know what I'm saying? Because she was just that tough, man. She was, for real, man. She might score like 1,500 points. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I ain't really get a chance to work out with her the way I worked out with Mike. Mike scored probably 1,800, you know. But Maya, man.
Do you as a father celebrate the wins, though, when they come?
Oh, yeah, I celebrate the wins and the losses. I remember when my girls lost the district championship, man, and I felt so bad. They won the district, but got knocked out before states. When they got the donuts, took them to the house. You know, hey, it's gonna get better. We got one more year to try to get it. You know, so you know, I celebrate the wins, but I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying? Mike, and you know, he's different too. Because when I try to celebrate when he went to USC out of high school, then I want to celebrate that. I want to celebrate when I went to Mackey and I go to the pros. The standard, the expectation. You know, so that's what it is, man. It's just, you know, you gotta have that, man. And I got a nephew, man. I call him D Nice, Dallas Golden. His dad set the same fucking expectations. My nephew's going to Notre Dame on full ride. You know what I'm saying? He's 2A state player of the year last year, state champion. Tough. Dallas Golden.
I think I know him.
Yeah, he's tough. You know what I'm saying? And so when you see that, when you see God give you these great kids and all this talent, and you start putting this work in, and you see it maturing right before your eyes, and then you take it to the next level, far as saying increasing the workload, and they embrace it, and they get on the field and be so dominant. Man, it's just like, so that's different than giving, you know what I'm saying, monetarily. Should I say monetarily? Let me just fix that up. So when you give monetarily or gifting cars and stuff like that, and clothes, name brand clothing, things of that nature, you want to expect, you kind of, well, damn, I did this, I did that, you know what I'm saying, you should treat me this way. No, you did that because James Earl Jones said that's your duty. You just chose to go with the name brands.
Do you think there's a problem with the parent and child relationship, or even with other people, like not even parent-child? Like,
I think it's a problem across the board. It can be parent-child, girlfriend, boyfriend, siblings. When you got siblings that does, anybody that gives like that, you know what I'm saying? Friends, anybody that gives like that, you know, we give him, like, okay, I got you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fraternity brother, I got you, bro. But then you're like, damn, you look at it all the time, you pull out your wallet all the time, and it's not like, damn, hey, I'm gonna sit on my hands this time. You know what I'm saying? It happens like that. But if you do it, because I do it a lot, and I don't mind doing it because I want to have a good time. Appreciate it, cuz. Love you too.
If someone appreciates what you do, and someone doesn't, who do you still give it to?
Well, so that's the next part of it. So you got to have boundaries.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's when those boundaries come. You know what I'm saying? So all my kids are grown now, so my giving is really minimal, unless they're in a pickle. You know, but
Who you choose to give to, you can't give to everybody.
Right.
And you got to choose.
But so really, you don't have money to give to nobody, because you got to put that money up for a rainy day, because you think you have to give, unless you're a millionaire. You know, I'm not. So that money got to go in the bank for a rainy day. You know what I'm saying? Because if you think that because you got some money in the bank, give this person, give that person. Man, right now, to be honest with you, not putting in my business, I probably got $23,000 on the streets owed to me, cash, that I've given people. You know what I'm saying?
With the expectation of it coming back?
Yes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was a loan. It wasn't given
right.
like that. It was a loan.
A donation.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So when you think about it, shit's sick. So now you got to set boundaries. You know what I'm saying? So and when you set those boundaries, you got to stand on it.
You respect him for that.
Yeah.
And serious.
Yeah. So and that's what it is. So that's what you got to be in the world. Only person that's going to give you something that I know of with my heart and not want anything back is Jesus. That's it. Because the flesh.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if you can condition your mind, because I sleep good now, because I realize that my kids are not required to love me. I would feel good if they did, but if they don't, it's okay. I had them. They didn't have me. It's my duty to put them in situations to be great and give to a certain extent. Now they're grown, you know, so if the love is not there, it's not there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's an issue I'm having personally with my parents. So it's, you know, you're already a father. I'm going to be a father too, but I get to see, you know, aspects on both sides.
Right.
Yeah.
So what issue you have with so what's the issue that you're having though?
So they have expectations, but their expectations don't line up with my goals.
Okay. Okay. So let me just tell you, how old are you right now?
23.
You're 23 years old. So your parents' expectations.
They have a different vision for where I should be going, and they can't see my vision. You get what I'm saying? They simply can't see. And it's not up to like, they don't have to see my vision. No one has to see my vision. I see my vision.
Come on, you good, man? How you doing today? All right. Looking good too? Yes, ma'am. So let me ask you a question though. Do they support you? Did they pay for your schooling?
No, the government pays for my
Okay, so are you getting any kind of financial support for them?
a little bit.
Okay, so,
My phone.
huh?
My phone.
Okay, well,
Not too much.
right. Okay, so the thing about that is when you're receiving support from your family, from your parents, they want input. I'm just telling you, they want input. So they don't have to see your vision. You're 23 years old. You about to become a father. Never disrespect your parents, but you got to talk to them in a diplomatic way. Say, Mom, I appreciate Dad, I appreciate you, but this is going to be my life. I got to do it this way because this is what I see for myself. If you say it that way, and then when it happens for you the way you want it to happen, then they're gonna say, son, hey, they're gonna call you Frank Sinatra. You did it your way. That's what it is. I had that problem with Mike because I had planned his life out since he was 4. Just like Richard Williams with the twins, Serena and Venus. I planned his life out, and everything was lined up just like this right here. But Mike changed his life. It's his life, and I had to be comfortable with it being his life.
Well, I'm the first son, so I'm the first
Yeah.
time, you know, trying that.
Yeah.
Mike was not your first son, right?
No, but he's the only kid that I raised in my house with my morals and values. So he's my first. Yeah, it's the same.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know.
See, for my parents, I have a younger brother, but for them, when I'm 23 and I'm like going through these things and I have my own goals, they haven't dealt with that before.
Right.
So I'm their first. I mean, they're still learning too.
Right.
So your parent, you're still.
Oh yeah. I'm even at this age right now, I'm 50. I'm learning. I'm learning.
Exactly. You're always learning.
And then you got to adjust your parenting to the lessons.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So you keep doing your thing and be respectful, and they're gonna adjust their parenting to the lessons that they're learning from you, and you're gonna adjust your son role from the lessons that you learn from them. But as long as the respect is in place and in order, God smiles on that situation. You know what I'm saying?
And as long as you try.
Right.
You stop trying.
Yeah. So if you start trying, it's like you stop learning.
Exactly.
You know, it's impossible. As long as you got breath in your body, you're gonna learn something every day just by going outside. You're seeing something like, damn, that wasn't there yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So.
And there's different ways we can learn, you know, by watching it happen to others.
Right.
Or you can learn by it happening to you.
Right.
And it just depends on how how much you observe, you know? Like my brother, he's learning from what's happening to me.
Right.
You know, so
right.
You see, I should do this, or maybe I'll try something different.
Man, so I can tell you this right here. My boys, DJ the oldest, Shane, Mike, and Mikhail, man, none of them have kids. And they learned that from me, from my mistakes. Not calling my kids mistakes, but the way I had them is frowned upon. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to have kids like that, you know? And I thank God for my children, man, but no, I want better for my kids. And I remember dropping DJ off, going to his house, in there, dropped him off for football practice, closed the door in my face. Mom closed the door in my face. My son came back out. Dad, you straight? Yeah, man, but let me tell you something, bro. Remember this because it's not supposed to be this way. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so, you know, and he got a great thing going right now, man. He planned his life out, man. I'm so proud of him. I mean, it's scary, bro. I mean, the things that my kids, the position they're in this world.
So how old is the oldest and how old is the youngest?
My oldest boy is 28, which is DJ and Shane, and the youngest is 20, Mikhail.
20?
Yeah.
So when they're at the age of 28, do you feel like you still have more like stuff to give to them? Like do they go to you? Do you go to them? Like, how do you do that?
We bound. So now that we have a relationship that's so different now that I can bounce things off of them. DJ, you know what I'm saying? And he bounced stuff off of me, you know. But you know, for the most part, it's good conversation now. You know, conversation of substance. And about the future, about what his plans are, stuff like that. So, yeah, man, it'll never stop, bro. It'll never. Even my dad, me and my dad talk all the time, and I'm 50, you know. So we talk and try to figure some things out for him and myself, you know. So it don't stop, man. Parenting don't stop, and you know, being a child will never stop. If your parents are still here, you gotta be respectful, you know, and put God first.
You said you didn't have kids the right way, so. What would be the right way to you, like to someone who's probably going to be a parent soon or thinking about it, or they probably wasn't even thinking about it? You know what I'm saying? What would be the right way?
I would like for you, are you married?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the right way. Now, they got this stuff called lifetime partner when they don't marry. You know, other door, ma'am. Yeah, lifetime partner when they don't marry, stuff like that. What's up, brother? Puerto Rick, what's up, baby? Yeah, so they call life is a lifetime partner, you know what I'm saying? So you get a house together, and for whatever reason, you don't marry. I don't really like that. You know what I'm saying? They do it because sometimes people be well off, and the marriage is easy to get into and hard to get out of. So the right way to have your kids is being married and have all your kids from one woman. That's the right way. That's what you about to embark on. And I'm proud of you for that. That's what I want for my children, my boys and my girls. You know?
God rewards those who, you know, keep them in mind when they do.
Yes. So I want you to take into account all my friends that I hung around with. These guys, I hope they see it on the podcast. Ronnie Holder got probably 7, 8 kids. Roger Williams probably got 10. Chris Cole got probably 6. Yeah.
That's a lot of kids.
Yeah, how you doing, young lady? Mike Trigg has 9. Yes. Those are my people that I grew up with, and we're a product of our environment. That's what it was. I escaped that and made it to Fort Valley State with no kids, but flunked out, came right back and fell into the trap. You know? So it's tough, man, but you're on the road to having a great family and a great life, bro. Yes, you better know it. Now, I want to change the topic a little bit. Alvin Bronson, he's my friend. He makes the best cupcakes in America, and we call him the Cupcake Killer. Alvin Bronson. We had a lot of dialogue on Facebook by Tyreek Hill, the Miami Dolphin football player that was pulled out the car, and a lot of people saying that Tyreek Hill, Mike Sims said Tyreek Hill could have just gave his information and kind of, you know, everybody want to go home to their family. And Alvin Bronson and Mike Sims on the same accord. And then we had a similar situation in Tampa where my cousin, two-boy, Henry Washington, he got pulled over on Labor Day and wasn't drunk, don't do drugs, and he changed lanes without putting the signal on. So it's either gonna give him a warning or a ticket, but the police officer say, I'm gonna give you a sobriety test. If you don't take it, I'm taking you to jail. And I just say, we the only race of people that have to comply. We the only race of people that have to comply a certain way, because Tyreek Hill complied. Alvin and Mike Sims, he did.
That's when he got put on the
Yeah. He complied. He said, hey, yeah, I know I'm speeding. Just, okay, yeah, give me a ticket, you know. And he let the window down, then he rolled it back up. Let down the window. They bang on the, let down the window. Hey, man, don't hit my window like that, man. You know what he said, you know what I'm saying? Because if his pigmentation was a little bit different, a little bit lighter, they wouldn't have treated him that way. They would have gave him a ticket. He said, yeah, I know I'm wrong. Give me a ticket. Here you go, sir. Have a great game. If it was Dan Marino, hey, here you go, Dan. They probably, Hey, slow down, Dan. They wouldn't even gave Dan Marino a ticket. Slow down, Dan. You might have a good game.
Defending your rights is not easy. I mean, it's not easy to defend your rights.
Right.
You know, but we have to.
But police officers and sheriff officers and deputies, and they are always taught to de-escalate. 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 I don't give a damn what this citizen do. We want to try to de-escalate the situation. I'm late. Yeah, okay, all right, yeah. I'll speed. Here go my information. Give me a ticket.
They got a different motive.
I didn't see any de-escalation at all.
Right. They escalated.
Right, yeah. Then they grabbed him violently out the car.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I said, my question to you is, we the only race. You want to experience that. So when they killed Floyd, I remember I had to talk to all the guys at Self and the Christian. Mike was at Self and the Christian, and I told these guys, listen, it's a lot going on in the world we live in. So if you get stopped, if you guys are drivers, if you get stopped, you are to crack your window, give them the registration and your license, and say, I'm not being disrespectful, but I got to call my parents. And let the window back up. I had to tell all these guys that went to Self and the Christian, that's how you got to moving forward. And they understood why. Now here we are, that was 6 years ago. Now here we are down in Miami, my cousin in Tampa, and we still having those issues of injustice.
Personally, I think injustice is always going to happen. And, you know, I see some of those videos where this, like, lawyer guy, he's always, like, looking to defend people's rights. But he says, like, there's people out there who are going to violate the rights. But when you stand your ground, it's tough.
So how do we stand our ground?
You know the law. You got to know the law.
Right.
You don't want to stand on something that's
Okay, so listen. So Tyreek knew the law.
Right.
He got thrown on the ground on a hot pavement. Yep. Probably 200 degrees on the pavement. They slammed him down and put his knee in his back forcefully. Okay, so now what we got to do, we got to sue the city of Miami.
Right, there needs to be consequences.
Right. So once we sue the city and they fire him and take his pension, then he'll feel it.
Yeah.
That's how we win.
Yeah.
That's how we win. So we can't say apology won't be good enough.
No.
Because when I go to Miami, they probably gonna see this podcast. They're gonna be waiting on me to come down there. There you go, right there. Because they know me down there.
Economic consequences. Because, you know, if he just has to say, hey, sorry, he's gonna do it again. He's not sorry.
Right. But anytime, so like, anytime you have some situations like that where the man said, the officer said, come on, man, you do what we tell you to do. I'm a millionaire. I'm a law-abiding citizen. And no man's gonna tell me, you do what I tell you to do. You're not my father. And that was the part that I think we're missing. You know what I'm saying? My friends that was on Facebook, social media, we was going back and forth. It was great dialogue. Much respect for everybody that had their own opinion. But nobody's gonna talk to me that way. You know what I'm saying? And I know we wanna go home, but why we have to be subjected to that to get home? That's my question.
Why? We don't know. I mean, it could just be their intent. It's not right. We know it's not right.
Right.
But things will change, I think,
right.
with the right consequences.
Right.
For those kind of actions.
Yeah.
I got pulled over the other day.
Come on over here.
This was fantastic.
Come on around this way. Come on around this way. Come on.
What is your teacher?
If you're gonna persecute me or try to kill me for following the Lord, then let me die then.
I like that.
Yeah. Come on, you two.
This
Come on.
was great.
Yeah, this Codan's Barbecue. Some of my customers from Chicago. Hey, get on the podcast with me. You know, how was the food?
The food was
awesome.
Amazing.
Yes.
The food was amazing.
How was your experience here so far?
It was great. We are gonna come back for the dessert. You gotta have dessert.
So there's no cake back there?
No cake. Well, just the
Pound
cake.
cake.
Come on in.
Come on, please.
He
Come on in.
wants to.
Yeah.
Chicago.
Chicago.
Chicago in the house.
Shout Town.
Come on, Margaret.
Come on.
Margaret.
Come on.
With your whole team.
Yeah. Oh yeah, cause they got Caleb Williams. Yeah. Come on in here.
Chicago Bears.
Yeah. So these some customers just flew in from Chicago to Tampa, Chi-Town. They're on the podcast.
This was delicious. You gotta come, especially if you live in Tampa.
Yeah,
You gotta come.
yeah.
It was
I
good.
gotta remember where
We
we're
had those baked beans.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The chicken.
Yeah.
The
Delicious.
rice, what is it called? Rice?
It's rice salad Trigg.
Delicious.
You
Yeah.
gotta have it.
No, get on. Come on, Margaret. Stop being like that. What about the
I
pineapple
gotta
tea?
make sure that there's
The
no.
Pineapple tea.
Oh,
I gotta
yeah.
make sure there's no sauce on me right now.
Yeah. Well, anytime you eat barbecue, you got to be a little sauce on you. You
We're
know what
gonna
I'm
get in
saying?
trouble
Okay.
because we're gonna be taking pictures.
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
We gotta take pictures
Thank you
tonight,
so much
so-
for having us, and the food was delicious.
Yeah,
God
thanks.
bless you.
I appreciate you guys. Thanks for stopping in.
And so we read all the Yelp reviews, and there was only one negative. So what does that say?
Oh, wow.
Somebody was having a bad day.
Yeah, exactly.
It wasn't your food, and it wasn't your staff, because everybody praised them.
I appreciate it.
And
Thanks.
so 3 people recommended this place before we even read the Yelp review. So I'm
Yes.
glad we came.
I appreciate it. Thank you
It's
so much.
delicious.
All right.
All right.
And
God
then
bless you.
for everyone
We just
to
need
come
some
in.
bread pudding the next time we come.
If you are y'all coming back before you leave?
This weekend.
Okay, I'll make sure I have it here for you. Okay.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
promise you. Okay.
Go that way. I
Okay.
got your jacket.
God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I sit through here?
Yeah.
We are gonna be praying for you all.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, look what he found.
Yeah.
It was right there.
Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
So that's what it's all about for me, man. We got people coming in. They're flying to Tampa International, and the first spot they stop is always gonna be Conan's Barbecue, and it's a blessing, man. I thank God for this location and being right there, right in the pathway of everything. You know, so that's what it is.
They seem very happy.
Oh yeah. Well, you get
Where they from? You said Chicago.
Chicago, Chi-Town, the taste of Chicago. You know what I'm saying? They just experienced a little bit of the taste of Tampa. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up, man. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it, man. We got it, you know. I mean, I wish we could have some had some of the comments. I could have read some of them.
You want me to pull them up from the previous video?
No. I'm talking about from Facebook. But we good, man. But it was some good comments both ways, you know. And the thing that everybody was striving. How you doing, young lady? Thank you. Everybody just said, man, we just want to get home to our families. And you feel that way, I feel that way too. But, you know, when you say, yeah, I know I'm speeding, here goes my license, man, go ahead and give me a ticket. No matter my tone, because you're the one that had the training to de-escalate.
Right.
And y'all fail to do it. You know, so, you know, when I think about it, man, we just gotta just keep trusting God.
Stand your ground.
Yeah.
Know your rights.
But so when you say that, you know, a lot of people stood their ground. Trayvon Martin ran and got killed. You know what I'm saying? So it's just hard out here for us, man. You imagine, you won't have to tell your son what I had to tell my kids because your pigmentation is a little bit lighter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what y'all fail to realize. Y'all don't have these conversations in your house. Hey man, crack your window and pass and call me immediately.
Honestly, I have had this conversation because I don't trust none of them.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. Well, you know, I'm just saying. Just by
Right.
you're gonna pass the test. You know what I'm saying? By the complexion of your skin.
Right.
You know, and you know. But for our kids that look like us, that have hair like this. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's rough. Just imagine, man. I think you know, with Mike and Mikhail, DJ and Shane, man, I'd be worried, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't really worry so much about my daughters because they'll tolerate a woman because they think they can control her. But when my boys, and they on the road, and Mike in Texas, Mikhail in Athens, Georgia, you know, I mean, I know he's a great football player in Athens, but I'd be worried about Shane in up North Carolina, DJ here. You know what I'm saying? I'm worried, bro. I don't sleep like that. You know, I sleep real light.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they are young black men that's doing things, positive things. And sometimes that ain't good enough. You know what I'm saying? Some people see us and just don't like it.
Yeah.
You know, don't like what you accomplished. Because Tyreek, he had a nice car. You know who he was. You know, and he's a leader in Miami, in the community. Playing ball all over the inner city with kids and everything. You know, it's hard to deal with that, man.
The other day I got pulled over the first time.
Right.
But I already had some mental preparation. Like, okay, what should I do? I pull over. I put on my hazards. I turn off the car, except like the electronics. so my dash camera stay on.
Right.
I have my hands on the wheel, and I had the wheel only cracked just a little bit.
Right.
Not all the way. You don't need to be open all the way.
Right.
Like halfway, a quarter, whatever.
Right.
When he came over, he said, "That's administration." I was like, "All right, man, grab it. I don't want to, do anything kind of scare him or anything."
Right. Abruptly.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. Abruptly. I said, "Okay." So I went and grabbed it from the side, the registration, gave it to him. Came back, he just gave me a little warning. They said it was night, there's not homeless people in this area. So just give me a little warning, that's it. But
That's a blessing.
yeah, it's a blessing. This guy who wasn't out to make anything more than what it seems. So that's what I appreciate it.
Thank you, young lady.
They can always start asking you questions, trying to get something out.
Why you think that is? Let's just be honest. Come on with it. Come on, no.
How I treat you.
No, come on with it. I seen a golfer cuss the police officer out, and they treated him better than they treated Tariq.
That's what sometimes
It's documented. So you don't want to say that I said for you. They gave you a warning, and you said because hopefully it was the way I treated him. No, because you're white. That's what it was. Come on, man.
But let's say next time I deal with somebody and they the opposite.
Bro, I've never.
Are you saying it's all law enforcement? All of them?
Well, who else gonna be stopping you? No. I'm not saying. No. I'm not saying at all. I'm not saying at all. But I'm just saying when it comes to us, if they get up on the wrong side of the bed, we're gonna feel it versus you.
That I can agree with.
Yeah, So, but I got great friends that are law officers. I mean, even the mayor, she was an officer back in the day, and man, her and my mom had a good relationship.
Let me tell you, when I get some strawberries or raspberries or whatever blueberry,
Yeah.
if one of them is moldy, that whole section is bad. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
It's the few bad ones that make them all look bad.
So this what Ali say, the great Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali?
He says 10,000 snakes, and there's 1,000 good ones. So I'm supposed to let all of them in and hope the 1,000 good ones get together and protect me from the other 9,000. So you got to back away.
Yeah.
Boundaries, But when we had boundaries, you know what they did to us? They dropped a bomb on our boundaries in Tulsa. Do your history. Black Wall Street.
Black Wall Street?
Yeah, look it up. Next time we can talk about it.
Okay.
When we had boundaries. We set boundaries because we knew we couldn't deal with them. They dropped a bomb, literally dropped a bomb on Black Wall Street, destroyed it.
Wow.
Come on, man.
That's a good one for next time.
Yeah, man. So Saba be here. She'll give you some real information on that. I'm just saying, so man, we try to keep the peace. I mean, it's nothing evil in us as a people. The things that we have had to endure, man, come on, man. We don't move like that as people, bro. But I don't want to. I'm taking it too far. I'm not trying to get on no racial stuff, but I'm just saying, like,
It's something real.
yeah. And thank you. And that's what we're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? With Tyreek Hill, man. So and even him, Two Boy, my cousin, a Tampa legend, basketball. No, he took the sobriety test, passed it, and the dude let him go. But I mean, he didn't smell like alcohol, nothing. He just, you gonna take this test or, come on, man. I'm like, so me personally, I would have told, if that happened to me, I'm gonna be honest with you, I would tell the officer, sir, listen, I want you to understand the decision that you're making because I'm gonna take every piece of money I got in the bank to make you feel this decision you're making. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. So make sure that you sure you wanna do this. Because I know some people too, and I'm gonna use all my resources to make sure you feel this decision tonight.
Yeah. I think in Florida, if they ask for sobriety tests, they have you can refuse to do the field ones. The only one you have to do is the breathalyzer. And if you refuse that one, I think that you get automatically a ticket or something. If you can refuse it.
Right.
But it's also like something amount of points.
Right.
But the breathalyzer you should not refuse. But the field ones, you should refuse those. They're
Right.
not accurate.
Right.
They're not necessary.
Yeah, so I'm saying I got bad knees. I done had 4 surgeries. You want me to stand on my one leg for 30, 45 seconds. Come on, man, stop that.
Exactly.
Yeah, So that's it, man. We're gonna wrap it up, man. Hey, I appreciate your help today, man. This is no losses, just lessons. I hope that the stuff we put out today, the content was informative and it helped some people. just make sure that you realize that people you love are not required to love you back, and know your rights in the world we live in all cities, United States, anywhere you go, man. Just kind of, when they stop you, go ahead and say a prayer, and get your mind right, get prepared to go home the way you want to go home to your family. That's all I can tell you. We all got different views. Get your mind right, pray, and get ready to go home the way you choose to go home. And I pray that you get there. God bless, I love you. Saba, come on, we need you. Yo.